That shot was worth it. It was a lot of work. Good morning. I'm hiding in my tent because it's freezing and I'm cuddling up with some peanut butter, Nutella. I don't want to leave my tent. It's too cold out there. Time to put on wet shoes. My favorite. Thank you, freezing cold campsite. Oh, I need to get my body moving. Wow. I haven't been this cold on a camp morning in a long time. Ooh, man, packing up was no fun. But it's time to move the body. Let's go. No crashies, no flatties, no whammies. And no rain-ease, please. I slept really well last night, even though it was cold. I was super cozy in my tent. Man, you fall asleep easy after hard days, and it feels awesome. I don't know how far I'll get today. I know there's some serious hike-a-bike uphill, and that always goes very slowly, so I'm just gonna keep on charging, moving forward. A lot of you wonder why I do hard things like this. What's the value of doing something like this? And I do think it's very valuable to push yourself, to reach outside your comfort zone every now and then, because this is very hard. If I'm not pedaling hard, I'm pushing hard. And there's very little moments where I'm just like totally relaxed. If I'm not riding or pushing, I'm figuring out where I can get water, or worried about the next rainstorm and getting hypothermia. But why is all that good? Why do we do these things to ourselves? Oh, I can't even push up here right now. I think it really makes you value everyday life more when you've pushed yourself. You go back to your everyday life and you feel proud of yourself. You're like, I know that I can do something hard. I'm choosing to do this right now and it's hard, but sometimes life throws stuff at you that you don't choose. And it's good to be mentally prepared for those moments so you don't panic when it happens, or at least you have a heart full of compassion, because you can relate to the hardship of yourself or to others. Oh, am I making any sense? This is so hard. Oh, I'll continue doing this throughout my life. Not every day, not every week. I think that would be way too stressful. But every now and then, it's good to push. Push yourself, not just push your bike, but just to push yourself. Oh, and feel uncomfortable and feel that pain, because that's life. Life is not always smooth. Not always smooth roads, you know what I'm saying? After big adventures like this, I always come home with just a very open heart. These adventures crack me open, physically, emotionally, everything. And I think about all the beautiful things in my life. Family, friends, my town, my community. And I'm so grateful, so incredibly grateful for what I have. And that I have the ability to go out and do something like this. The opportunity to take time off because not everybody has that. And you can bitch and moan about how hard something like this is, but this is just, I'm so fortunate. So fortunate. It is a huge learning experience every time I do this. And I really feel like it makes me a better person. A more caring, kind, loving, humble person. And when you do hard, uncomfortable things, it really lets you appreciate the good moments a whole lot more. Simple moments like sunshine. Man, I'm going through some mud right here. I'd rather not get so wet. Ugh. Little things. A warm morning. A hot shower. Things we take for granted, you know, when you're out here pushing day after day and you go to bed dirty and bloody in a cold tent. You wake up to sunshine, and that is the best feeling in the world. Whew. And you get to enjoy all this beauty. It might be hard, but you got to stop sometimes and look around and be like, damn, this world is beautiful. Oh boy, oh boy. And then you get to the top of a mountain and all is right in the world. All the hard work pays off. And you're just like, damn! Woo! Oh, I'm so happy that the sun is out today. Man, it makes me feel good. Just energizes my soul, warms me up. My fingers were numb this morning. That's how cold it was. Come on. Come on, buddy. Cold water. Uh-oh, what is this monstrosity in front of me? It looks like they put rocks on the trail just to make it harder. Where did all these little rocks come from? My legs are so tired. So tired. This hill isn't even that bad. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh my God. My heart hasn't pumped this hard in a long time on a regular basis like this. On some rides, you have a few hard days, but this is, every day's a hard day. Oh, and I don't know if it's smart to try to ride up these hills because it just completely blows me up. Might need to conserve energy and just walk. I don't know. Whew. Good thing I got a strong heart, strong lungs, and I think I have strong legs. Although I'm second guessing that right now. The technical one. And sometimes when it's so rocky, you have to walk downhill. Remember, I'm alone. I don't want to eat it and hurt myself and be out here in the middle of nowhere. So we take it the safe way. My mom would be so proud of me. A little technical through here. It's a boulder field. Man, this is insane. This is crazy. So I'm just like pushing my bike, feeling sorry for myself. And then I see this wonderful human and he has a big smile on his face and he just brightened my day, and it's Bamboo. What's up?
Hey, what's going on, guys?
So you're a thru hiker, huh?
I am a thru hiker.
How's life been on this trail so far?
You know, pretty good actually. Like the weather's been pretty fair. I've had maybe one day of a little rain, but honestly just mountains and sunshine.
Yeah. What inspires you to come out here and do this stuff? And
well, I mean, the truth is I'm a missionary, so I spend about half my year doing long distance hiking and evangelism, and the other half of the year kind of overseeing operations at my base in Virginia.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where have you done, which trails have you done?
Well, One Breath, the Appalachian Trail, Pacific Crest Trail, Continental Divide, Colorado Trail, Mountains to Sea Trail, John Muir Trail.
Okay, you've done a few.
Most of the long trail.
And you were saying you crank out about 30 miles a day?
Yeah, it's about about 30.
That's about how much I'm doing.
Oh, right on. You got a 50-pound bike.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, right on, man. You meet some wonderful people out here?
Absolutely. Yeah, actually, so kind of cool story. I've probably seen about 10 people on this trail that I've known from other trails throughout the years, but these two guys, just a few minutes ago, one guy, older guy, his name's Topo. He always says, top of the morning to you, and that's how he got his name. And another guy named Old Timer, who's also a missionary, who I gave Trail Magic to in 2016. Topo and I hiked together on PCT in 2017. So, yeah, and I met a guy yesterday named Yeti Legs, who I hiked with on the AT in 2014. Wow. So it's a small community, you know?
Yeah, I love it. Well, it was wonderful to meet you, Bamboo. I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
And you go that way, I go this way.
Sounds fair.
Yeah, sounds fair. High five, buddy.
You're going uphill.
Yeah, I know. Oh, man. There's something about aspen trees. They just calm me down a bit, which is what I need right now. I'm on edge. I'm like, I gotta go, gotta make miles. This hurts, this is hard. Do I have enough food? Do I have enough water? You know, but being here in this grove, it's chilling me out. Look at this, the cows are moving faster than me. They're cruising up that hill. My goal today is to beat the storm. I don't want to get wet again. All my stuff is still wet from yesterday. Making progress, moving forward. Just chugging along. It's a tough one today, but I'm just head down, moving forward. poco a poco, little by little, you know. I'm not going as fast as I thought I would, but it doesn't matter at this point. I'm out here to have an amazing experience. You know, Liz was right yesterday when she said it just gets rockier and rockier and rockier. So once again, I'm struggling along, just looking at the ground, pounding out miles, and I see a couple of hikers. They're doing the CDT, the Continental Divide Trail, which is the real big mama. And this is my new friend OT. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So tell me your story a little bit. You've done a lot of big stuff.
Well, in 16 I retired, and 4 days later started the Appalachian Trail. And before I did it, I hadn't done an overnight backpacking trip. Didn't even own a backpack. Took it on. Then in 17 I decided to buy a bicycle. Hadn't ridden since I was 15. Rode around for a couple of weeks. They took me to Virginia and threw me out. I did the Trans-American 76, Yorktown to Virginia to Astoria, Oregon. Wasn't done yet, so I rode back to Glacier in Montana.
Oh, you're nuts, man. And you've done a lot of other big trails too, right?
Yes. 18, I did the Pacific Crest Trail, Mexico to Canada. 19, I did the Camino in Europe. 20, I trained to do the CDT, but with COVID, I had to pull the plug.
Yeah, so what, it sounds like you like these adventures. What inspires you to do this? And what inspires you about being out here?
That the Lord led me to do these trails because there's a lot of veterans on them, a lot of young kids with holes in their heart that are looking for direction. And I just come out to encourage them, because if I can do this in my old age, what can they do as young people?
Wow, that's amazing. And so how are you enjoying the CDT?
It's good. Colorado's been a lot of fun, but I'm tired of having fun. It's time to flip up the lander and finish up at the border.
Yeah. So any future plans?
Well, right now I'm actually researching kayak in the Missouri River. 2,400 miles. I've never done any kayaking, so that kind of sounds fun.
It does sound fun. You're an incredible human. I'm so glad I met you. This is great. OT is your name, right?
Yes, old timer.
Old timer. I love it. And this is your buddy here you're hiking with?
Yep, that's Gravity.
Gravity. Hi, Gravity.
He's working on his Triple Crown as well.
Wow.
So.
That's so cool. Well, I appreciate you chatting with me.
It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's amazing you guys can ride a bicycle through all these rocks.
Well, I'm not riding all that much. I've said it many times on this trip so far, but when I meet people like that guy OT, it snaps me out of my pity party, pulls me out of my little funk, where I'm just like, it's so hard. But then I meet somebody like that, hear their story, and it just inspires me. There's a lot of wonderful people out here, and it's cool to be connected to them all. Is this the last hill? Never the last hill, especially not on the Colorado Trail. So on most of the Colorado Trail, there's water aplenty. Like, I haven't even had to think about it until today. The section I'm on, called Sergeant's Mesa, is a little light on water. And what's really cool is you can use the Guthook app, and it tells you where the water sources are. And actually hikers can comment on it to say, oh, it's still flowing or it's not flowing. So you can see up-to-date information. It's really cool. So that's what I'm doing right here. I'm filling up at this little creek right here, because I've been out of water for probably 2 hours. So just like on the Discovery Channel, when you see animals flocking to water, so do the hikers. And I just met this nice Cajun guy from Louisiana. What's your story, my friend?
My story is I'm getting old and I'm on my last page in life, and I'm giving it everything I have. I'm 64 years old, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I got about 2 weeks left, and then this is it. No more hikes. This is it. C'est tout. No more.
No more. What other hikes have you done?
I've done a couple of, done the 18, done a couple of other ones, but this is it. This one's doing me in.
Yeah.
And after this, it's about the grandkids.
That's awesome. Why do you do hard stuff? What's the value in this?
The value is to keep moving in life, but I've done triathlons and 50-mile runs, 100-mile runs and all that. It's just time to give it up because my body's holding up, but it's slowly falling apart. And the endurance is going to come in with the grandkids.
That's great.
Time to give it up.
I love it, man. That's a great plan.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers. Cheers. I love it. Ah, man, again, I met so many wonderful people today. And it hasn't rained, my friend.
Got a little warm.
Got a little warm, but no rain today. That KC guy was awesome. First of all, I really like his accent. Second of all, you know, he's just done all the big things he wants to do in life, and now he wants to just retire and hang out with grandkids. That sounds like a pretty good plan to me. And you know what else I like about this moment is that it's not raining. I don't think it's gonna rain. The rain did not hit me today, which is so nice. We've got this beautiful evening light. It's about 6 p.m. and I'm just gonna keep on riding for a little while until I feel like stopping. How about one last super steep downhill to finish the day? It's time. Gotta be careful. This is some steep stuff. Yikes. And loose rocks. Lots of loose rocks. Oh yeah, this is steep. Oh buddy. Loose rock, loose rock. Did I say one last downhill? I meant one last uphill. I'm feeling good, so I'm gonna keep on moving. And the other reason is all the campsites are taken. There's so many people out here, which is a good thing. People being out here in nature, loving on the Colorado Trail, but it makes finding a camping spot hard. Oh, and by the way, I've been riding for over 12 hours already. Woo! Well, here I am, another day on the Colorado Trail. 3/4 of today was really hard for me. I just wasn't in my groove. I think it might have to do with waking up really early, and it was super cold. Like the first hour and a half of riding, my fingers were numb and I was just uncomfortable. When I'm cold, I just don't feel right. I like warm weather. And yeah, it was just a hard day. I don't know. I was having a hard time just enjoying it. And that kind of makes me sad. It's like I'm out here to enjoy the moment and really love this, but it's so hard. It's so damn hard. My mom has texted me a few times and she's like, "How's it going?" And I'm like, "It's hard." You know, and she's like, "Well, why don't you take it easier?" And A, I like to challenge myself. I like to push myself. But B, you can't really take it easy. Like, you have to hammer up some of these hills if you want to actually ride. You know, maybe you could do less mileage per day. But as far as the actual mountain biking, it's very hard. And my legs just burn, you know, trying to get up some of these hills. And then the downhills are pretty sketchy too. So it's like my mind and my body are all on high alert. But towards the end of the day, I really started feeling much better. I don't know what it was. Maybe it was the nice evening light, or everything was just kind of coming together. And I had accepted the fact that this is just how the Colorado Trail is. You go really slow. Sometimes you go fast downhill, but most times you go slow. And yeah, can you believe I only rode 41 miles today? And I started at 6:50 a.m. and ended at 7:50. So 13 hours on the bike and 40 miles, 7,000 feet of elevation. Bang! So needless to say, I'm very excited to sleep and do it again tomorrow. Buenas noches.